Alright, ICT traders, good to see you back here again. In today's video, I want to give you a mixture of both the technicals and the psychological aspect of trading. Now, when I talk about trading like a professional, it involves controlling your emotion and also doing the right thing. It's not enough for you to just know support and resistance, breakout structure, shifting market structure. You need to know when to control your emotion. I would like to show you how you can literally start your week like a professional trader. Of course, everything I'm showing you is not like is the ultimate answer to your problem, but then to some extent, it will give you a head start. This is the aha moment you're looking for. So let me go ahead and show you how I literally start my week. Now, I would like to start with the psychological aspect of trading because right now, I believe there's somebody out there that has an open position either in negative or in positive, or probably you traded last week and all your trades were negative, or you've blown your account and you're preparing this week to come back for a revenge mission. I'd like to tell you to calm down. This is not how to become a professional trader. Everything that has happened in the past, keep it in the past. What matters in trading is the future, because trading is a perpetual journey to become consistent in what you're doing. The only way you can be consistent is by controlling your emotion. You cannot be consistently profitable if you are putting your emotion at the forefront of your trading decisions. So this is why you need to control your emotion. Number one thing you need to do is to clear off your mind on any losing trade you had last week. Probably you had a losing trade that has caused your account to completely go down, or you have investors' money that you're trying your best to get it back. See, let me tell you something. The capital you have, let me put it this way, your capital in trading is more important than any potential profit you make. Please write this. Your capital is more important than any potential profit you will make. So the first thing an investor does is to do the right thing by protecting his capital. If you are able to protect your capital, you will have a stable mind to take trades that are very, very good. But if you are coming to the market with that greed and so much exaggerated ambition, thinking that this week I'm going to make my $1,000 to, or I'm going to take my $1,000 to $500,000. Anyway, I can tell you that you are on a mission to destroy your psychology. All right. That is not possible from an investor's perspective anyway, but then it's possible on a gambler's ideology. That is not how a trader sees this. Percentage is what will make you profitable, not over exaggerated profit targets. All right. So let go of what has happened last week. If you've made mistakes, keep it aside. Let it be in the past. What matters is the future. And if you can grab this, I can assure you that everything that you will be doing this week will be like a blank check for you to write. If you're starting, let's assume you have a prop firm. If you have a 200K challenge that you have gone 5% down, 5% of this amount, I think is going to be 10,000. Yes, 10K. 10K, $10,000. That's the 5% of this money. 10K. Let me put it correctly. And the truth is that it's very, very discouraging. But I can assure you that if you already know what you're doing, it is just a matter of time. You cannot take all your trades and they become negative. It's not, I don't know, if you have technical problem, like you cannot analyze the market correctly, that's a different challenge. But then if you already know how to analyze your market to do the right thing, and what you're struggling with now is emotion, then you don't have to worry. All you need to do is to do the right thing, take your analysis correctly, get the buyers and take the trade. In these trades you will be taking, I can assure you that it's just a matter of 2 to 3 good trades and you will get back this account. to the full amount you're supposed to trade. But you know what? By the time you start increasing your lot size and you're over risking the trades, you'll go more deep into drawdown. The first thing an investor does, let me repeat it again, is to protect their capital. Money is meant to be protected in the markets. It's only a trader that doesn't know what he's doing that is exaggerating this. All right, I hope somebody is learning something anyway. But then the most important thing is your capital. Let go of what has happened last week and start the week afresh. Plan for the week. How many trades do you intend to take? Have your rules for the week. Let yourself discipline yourself and put yourself under accountability system. Charge yourself, discipline yourself. This is how to become a trader. Guys, the truth is that trading is not a joke. It requires self-control. You know where a lot of people have problem? It's not even about getting to know the directional bias or getting to know where a trade will be going this week. It is more of you being able to understand the core of your personality. Most people battle with themselves, with their own personal emotion, as opposed to battling with the markets. I hope I'm able to help you understand that anyway. Let me quickly go into analyzing the market for next week, and then we'll see what we are expecting. I have two phases of this. I told you I have both the emotional aspect and the technical. So let go. If you have taken any losing trade, go back to the trades and check where have you gone wrong. How can you avoid it last week? If you actually entered a trade too early, next week adjust it. Adjust it. And that is how to become better in trading. Adjust it. And it's simple as that. All right. So this is DXY. I will be analyzing the dollar. Let's see what the dollar may be doing next week. And I hope you know that. Listen, guys. Last week something happened on the fundamental side. Last week something happened. Joe Biden made a statement that it was a mistake. Anyway, on a press conference, he mentioned, you know, how difficult it is for US and Russia to have any political relationship or any trade relationship. So anytime there is any mistake in that regard, it creates a massive challenge to the US dollar. So Joe Biden actually wanted to invite Zelensky, that's the president of Ukraine, and he mentioned the word Putin, that is the president of Russia. And that same day, I think there was CPI, was it CPI? If I get it correct, CPI, that was to be released. It created so much massive bearish diversion or bearish movement for the US dollar. Hence, we saw what has happened massively. And I think, was it yesterday, Donald Trump was on a campaign rally, all right, in Pennsylvania. I think I was watching some of them. I may not be that very, very vast in knowing everything about the fundamentals, but these are some of the events that you need to also look out for. So Donald Trump was almost assassinated. Yes, you can go on YouTube and check it. Let me see if I can see Donald Trump. Donald Trump was almost assassinated. This was the news. You can look at it right here. I think it was just on Saturday, I guess. Please go and watch the news. I think tomorrow we're going to have some challenges with the dollar. So this is from the fundamental side, because there are so many things that drive the market, you know, such as political news, different economic policies coming from the government and other things, central bank decisions, interest rates. All these things affect the market. And for Joe Biden, Biden calls Putin. Let me see that particular news. Okay, I think this was the news. President Biden introduces Ukraine's Zelensky as President Putin. You know, it may not look like a serious thing for you, but it affected the dollar anyway. All right, and coupled with what happened to the US presidential aspirant, that is Donald Trump, in Pennsylvania, please be careful with the dollar tomorrow. So I'm going to just give you my overview for tomorrow, and then you will check and see what it should be expecting over this coming week. But this is from the technical perspective. So let's quickly look at the DXY. So I will start from the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is very, very powerful for our decision making. We want to see what will be happening for the next few days. So we closed last week as a bearish week for this candle, last 2 weeks anyway. But what we look at is the most recent price action. Of course, I don't want to see what is happening here. This is almost Monday 2022. That's far back. I want to see what is happening in the most recent price action. So here, if I bring your attention closely, the number of candles or your data, how far back you look at, is very important. If I look at this, I will put my delineation there. I have a shifting market structure right at that point. Is that a shifting? Yes, that's a shifting market structure to the upside, market structure shift. Because I could literally see price having a break of structure. Oh, that was a shifting structure to that side. So this one, if I have this one as a shifting market structure, I just want you to see the progression. Price had a break of structure to the downside and a shifting structure. We were still in an uptrend. All this one was an uptrend movement. So here I have a break of structure to the upside, just a micro structure inside everything that is happening. So I would like to work with that area as where the price action is currently. All right. So where is the price swing? From here, this is the week, to this here, the highest point. So if that becomes the point or the price range, what does that mean to you? Initially, when you saw this one, when price went up and was retracing, where you have something that looks like a bullish mitigation block, that was a mitigation block. Yeah, price went down, having this failure swing and pushing up, retracing, and it was respecting that area. What happened that price could not go up from there was because that particular area here was part of this place was still in the premium aspect of this price range. So we have premium and discount. All right. Always don't forget your premium and discount area. So this is how to do it. Once you're able to understand that, let me take away prices. Perfect. I just want the percentage. I think that's okay. So once you understand this, you know why price is pushing downward. So if I have this area, part of this area as premium, price is not happy, it started going up but then coming down, I have a resting liquidity down here. And what? I have another resting liquidity down here. Sell side liquidity. The ultimate one is, look at this bullish candle, bullish order block, or this last sell candle. If I do something like this, just the body, the main threshold of this particular candlestick would be a go for area, right? That's the 50% of this particular bullish order block. If I have the main threshold down here, that means I have some reason why price should push down as bearish as the new week is starting. So the dollar is expected to be what? From the weekly perspective, to be bearish. And what I have here was a sell candle that is massively telling you that the selling pressure is big. I hope this is better anyway. So if I have price to move down, let me put liquidity here. Liquidity here. If price is still to push downward, it simply means that I have some level of price movement downward that I should wait for price to do. So next week, I'm expecting price to push, taking out this draw on liquidity, and ultimately the main threshold of this guy before I will go up. And that will mean that price has finally moved to the discount area. All right. So if I should go down to the lower time frame now, like the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, and the 4-hour time frame, I will have more reason to look at it. Even the daily time frame is telling you that the selling pressure is much. So I have a sell side liquidity here resting, and I have it here. So these are the areas that I'm expecting price to come to. So this area is precisely where I said we have the mean threshold of that particular order block. All right, and then this one is the other place I saw that draw on liquidity. So these are the areas I'm expecting price to go to. If price is going there, it means I am expecting price to push downward. All right, so anything I am seeing on the lower time frame, it will show me price moving bearish, further bearish. Of course, I had the last break of structure here, just a little. Yes, I have, this is a retracement, this is a retracement. Price broke structure and it retraced a bit. I have this little, so I'm going to see the massive price action that will start this coming week. So I will have an idea of where price is headed for. So if I just can look from here and say, oh, the dollar is going to go bearish from what I'm looking at, because there is so much movement price has to do to meet up with the target of that discount area on the dollar. If I go to the foreign currency, GBP USD or Euro USD, because these are some of the pairs we pair our currencies. So this is GBP USD. If you go to GBP USD, as opposed to what we saw on the dollar, this is the weekly time frame. You now see the more reason why I said we want to go bullish. So here, up here, we have draw on liquidity. Is that now making sense to you? Draw on liquidity, more reason for price to go up there. And ultimately, I'm seeing this bearish mitigation block. So these are the places I'm seeing price going to. Look at how massive the pressure, the buying pressure was on the weekly time frame, guys. You now see the more reason. So if you go to the daily time frame, you will see the more reason why price is expected to go bullish as the week is starting. The bullish movement is there. And it's just a little price movement up here before we start seeing price going low, about 150 something pips. And it's very possible for price to press there before we start seeing price retracing. So what you're about to do this week is to look for an opportunity to go bullish. I don't want to go into the deep side of going to the lower time frame. I will do more videos over the week so that we will see what is happening over the week. I just gave you an overview of what to expect over the week. I hope this helps somebody out there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video.